Yes, you read that title correctly. 20 Louis Vuitton bags under $500. Yes, they are all pre-loved. It's been a long time since Louis Vuitton released brand new bags under $500. And no, they are not all in terrible condition. I spent hours, literally many more hours than I was expecting, combing through hundreds of Louis Vuitton bags under $500, checking the condition, and then narrowing it down to the top 20. There are some real gems in here, so stay tuned to score the deal of the century on your next Louis Vuitton bag. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe. Click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Each of the 20 bags that I talk about and show you today, of course, will be linked below. And make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video, because the last 2 bags are my favorites on the whole list. I'm really excited that I found them under $500, and I'm curious to see what you'll think about them. And just one more thing before we start looking at these 20 bags. Just want to remind you that to help keep track of your handbag collection, I created some planner inserts called my handbag collection, and these are available on my website, autumnbeckman.com. This is the front and back of the tracker page, so you can track all the information about each bag, and this works for small goods too, as well as some notes and tracking prices and whether you sell the bag or not. So go check that out too if you're interested. I will have the link below for that. Now let's get to these 20 Louis Vuitton bags under $500. We're gonna start by getting the usual suspects out of the way here. The bags that we pretty much know we can always find under $500 on the pre-loved market. The first would be the Speedy. Now for this one, there are so many and so many different conditions and different sizes. I'm just putting the link to all of the Speedies under $500. Bag number 2 is the Noe. So you can find this in monogram, but very often you'll find them in epi leather, which is amazing. Epi just doesn't hold its value, but it's a wonderful, hardy leather. And thirdly, the Alma. You will find a ton of monogram Almas, but you'll also find some other Almas. Of particular note is this one in deep purple. This is a gorgeous color, and it is a gorgeous bag. This one has silver hardware, and it appears to be in pretty excellent condition, except for one little flaw. On the back of the bag on a bottom corner, there's a scuff, and I don't know if it's actually a scuff or if there's some color that's on the bag that could be cleaned off somehow. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that bag is in such amazing condition otherwise, and it's an incredible price. This could be a steal for one of you at $475. So those are the obvious ones you'd find under $500. Now let's get to the less obvious ones. This is called a Passy. You will find several of these under $500. I will warn you that a lot of them have condition issues. They're really prone to wear on the bottom corners. This one, however, is in pretty great shape, at least compared to the other ones that I saw. The Passys are in epi leather, and this one is $480. Number 5 is the Ségur. I think this is a beautiful bag for work. I love that it has the clasp for extra security. These are in epi leather. This black one is really nice for $460, but I also really, really love this blue one. I've never seen one in this blue. I think it's gorgeous, especially with that silver hardware, and it's only $465. I will mention it does look like that has a little bit of corner wear. If you look at the pictures, it's not pictured very well, but I saw it a little bit, so wanted to mention it to you. A few of the bags on this list really caught my attention as bags that I would like to add to my collection at some point, and this is one of them. Number 6 is the Bellevue. This is in vernis leather. This particular one is in the color Amarant. The vachetta straps on this look like they're in pretty great condition. The bag looks like it's in amazing condition, and it's only $468. colors. Number 7 is the Reed. This is also in vernis leather and what I would call a bronze color. I don't know if that's the official name though. It's in great shape. It's only $395, but I have a discount code for you listed below next to the link to get an extra 20% off, which takes it down to $316. Number 8 is the Trocadero. This is basically a camera bag. Epi leather again. This red one is listed at $345, but I have a 20% off code for that too, which takes it down to $276. Now the description on that bag says that it has heavy peeling in the pocket on the outside. That's not unusual for some of the vintage Louis Vuitton bags, and I know that some of you know how to fix that. I don't. I've never had to deal with that, but some of you know how. For those of you who do and like this style of bag, that's an amazing price to get your hands on a Louis Vuitton project bag. Or just don't use the front pocket. Or get this blue one for $428. Number 9 is the Lagoon Bay bag. I love these. I've been looking at them for a few years. These are fantastic beach bags. Something to know about this bag, in case you're not familiar with it, is that the body of the bag, it looks like it's made of epi leather. It's not. It's textured like epi, but it's actually a translucent material. This one has a spot, it looks like a glue spot on the inside of one of the handles, so check that out in the photos. But it also comes with a pouch. Most times when you find these, they don't come with that. And it's only $380. If you're interested in this bag, which would make an amazing beach bag, by the way, I mean, can you imagine? $380 for a Louis Vuitton bag that you can take to the beach. Number 10 is the Salsa. You'll find a lot of these under $500. It's a shoulder bag, and this particular one says it has cracking at the vachetta strap. Now, normally I would not recommend that you get a bag that has any kind of cracking on it. In fact, I saw a lot of bags when I was researching for this video that had that, and I'm not telling you about any of them. But the reason I want to recommend this is because since you can find these under $500, this particular one's $495, but I think there are cheaper ones. As long as that canvas is in good shape, you can cut that strap off and you can get a vachetta strap from Dress Up Your Purse that's adjustable and attach it to that, and you could wear it as a shoulder bag or as a crossbody bag. And I thought this would make a fantastic crossbody bag. So that's why I'm telling you about this one. And of course, I'll link Dress Up Your Purse below too with my discount code. This bag, I feel like I've never seen this before, but I'm sure I have. It's called the Sutton. This is a really nice size to have a beautiful, inexpensive Louis Vuitton overnight bag. It's in vernis leather in a purple. Now the listing on this particular one says that there's heavy discoloration. I looked closely and I don't see any. So I'm not sure what they're talking about. I saw one small mark, if you look at the picture, the back of the bag in the top left corner, but I wouldn't call that heavy discoloration at all. It looks beautiful. If that concerns you though, there are other ones listed, so check those out, and there are some other colors available too. This bag is beautiful. There's a big pocket on the front too, very handy. And the interior is a vibrant purple leather. It's amazing. Number 12 is the Epi Turenne. Now some of you know that there is a monogram Turenne bag. I have one. This is different. Vuitton has some bags that are named the same. I'll tell you about another one later in this video. But the Epi Turenne is this little shoulder bag, really cute. There's a black one, I've seen brown ones. This one is in great shape and it's only $408. Number 13, the Thompson Street. Another vernis bag with that monogram print, this time again in the color bronze. This is another bag that you'll find a lot of under $500, and it's another one where you can cut the strap off if the vachetta is not in great condition and attach another strap to it. But I thought this one was really pretty, and it's only $420. Number 14 is called the Danura, and I don't think I've ever seen this one either. It's also in epi leather. This one is in noir black. And I know what you're thinking, that's maybe not the most attractive Louis Vuitton bag I've ever seen. So why would I be showing this to you? Stick with me, I have a reason. It's the price and something else. The price is only $255. Now you're thinking, but I don't like the bag. Why would I spend $255 on it? Here's why. Because of what it comes with. Notice that it has a strap. It's a black Louis Vuitton strap. You can't get a Louis Vuitton strap for anywhere near $255. Even on the Preloved market, it's hard to find them at that price. So that makes it worth it alone. But also, you may notice there's a luggage tag attached to it. Those go for about $100. So the strap and the luggage tag alone are worth more than the price of this bag. Now, a lot of you still won't be interested, but I wanted to point it out because I think a few of you will be. Number 15 is the Jasmine. I've had my eye on one of these for a while, and I think I may add one to my collection at some point. I did have trouble finding one of these in great shape under $500. These, of course, are epi leather. This one is red. The Jasmine comes in quite a variety of colors. Even this one does have a little corner wear. It's $480. So if the Jasmine is a style you're interested in, keep an eye out and check the link I have below for all the Jasmines to see what else is available, because there might be something a little over $500 that you'd be interested in. Number 16 is the Mallory. I've had my eye on this for so long too. I think this is a great alternative to the pochette accessoire, but you can get a variety of colors. This one says in the description that it's purple, but the photos make it look blue, at least on my screen, like a navy. So if you're interested in this bag, make sure you're okay with purple or blue. The vachetta on this is almost pristine. The strap is removable, so you could take that off and attach a crossbody strap to it and wear it as a crossbody bag. You could also have no strap and use it as a pouch inside another bag. It has a pocket on the front. I think the Mallory is exquisite. I definitely want to add one at some point. I'm tempted by this one. Hopefully one of you will snap this up. This one is $498. Number 17 is the Riviera, another epi bag, this one in noir, and another bag I think would be a fantastic bag for work. This one's in great shape and it is only $382 for a leather Louis Vuitton bag. Number 18, another great work bag because it's briefcase shaped, the Malden. This bag looks like it's in pristine condition. We're very close to it. It appears to be a champagne color, and it's not vernis this time. It's a matte leather with that monogram imprinted. The interior looks clean. This bag is so nice. The only thing I see is one small scratch on the bottom of the bag, on the back of the bag toward the bottom, and this is only $447. Now we're finally at the last two. These are my two favorite bags on the list. These are two bags that I am very tempted to get. If they are sold by the time you see this video, it might be my fault. Number 19 is the Montaigne bowling bag. Remember when I told you earlier about the Turenne, that there's the Epi Turenne and then there's the monogram Turenne that I have? Well, the Montaigne is a bag that was released a few years ago, but this Montaigne bowling bag was before that. There's a PM and a GM in this bag. This is the GM, and you can tell the difference because the GM has that flap with the koala buckle on the front. The PM size doesn't have that flap, but otherwise it's pretty much the same, and the PM's a little smaller. The GM size also has a pocket that goes the whole width of the bag. The PM does not have that. It looks like that koala clasp has some tarnishing on the metal, and there are a few small scratches here and there that I saw, but otherwise it looks pretty great. And this one is $468. This is an example of the PM. This one's in purple. It has a few minor scratches. It's $495. It's more expensive than the black one. And finally, number 20, my very favorite bag on the list. This is a line of bags from Louis Vuitton that are very high-end, almost Capucines level. But a lot of them haven't held their value that well, and they've become very affordable on the Preloved market, which is fabulous for buyers. So what is it? The Louis Vuitton locket. Now I have a Suhali locket bag that I got for $450 about 4 years ago. I looked for some of those and I found at least one of them, but the condition wasn't up to par with what I would want to recommend to you. The best one that I found under $500 is this one. Now this one is nylon. The nylon has the monogram on it, so it's subtle. The trim on the base and on the handles is patent leather. And then look at the inside. I've never looked at one of these before, so I was really surprised by this. When you open it up, the interior is quilted. And it's not just any kind of quilted, it's quilted in monogram print, which is kind of amazing. This bag very likely retailed for a couple of $1,000s, but it can be yours for $483. There's also this smaller locket in all vachetta from the Nomad collection. It has some scratches on it. It has a little discoloration. That's pretty common when you're looking at the Nomad line because it is all vachetta. It is highly reactive to its environment. But if you're interested, if you've been looking for a Nomad piece, this is a pretty good one, and it's a fantastic price at $447. These are pretty hard to find. And even though this one has some scratches and a little discoloration, I don't see any major watermarking on it, and that's something you find all the time on these bags, which is one of the reasons it's so hard to find one in good shape. So that's all 20 Louis Vuitton bags under $500. Let me know in the comment section what your favorites were. Was there anything that you were surprised you could get under $500? I'd love to hear that. Remember, all the bags are linked below, and my website is linked below where you can get those handbag collection tracker inserts. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.